Chinese President Xi Jinping met with Singaporean Prime Minister Wong in Beijing on Tuesday and called for continuing to write a new chapter of high-quality cooperation. Noting that this year marks the 35th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between China and Singapore, Xi said the two sides have consistently upheld mutual understanding and respect, providing a solid foundation for the stable and healthy development of bilateral ties. She said the bilateral cooperation has yielded substantial outcomes, such as the Suzhou Industrial Park, significantly contributing to each country's modernization efforts, and also setting a benchmark for cooperation among regional countries. He called on both sides to view and develop bilateral ties from a strategic and long-term perspective, build a solid political foundation for bilateral friendship, support each other's core interests and major concerns, and serve the development of bilateral ties with a higher level of political mutual trust. China welcomes Singapore's continued deep integration into China's development, she said, urging both sides to deepen Belt and Road cooperation and create landmark achievements in fields such as digital economy, green development, and artificial intelligence, AI. The Chinese president encouraged efforts to promote exchange visits between the two peoples and deepen cultural and people-to-people exchanges and cooperation. China has always believed that the trend of peace, development, and win-win cooperation is unstoppable, he said, adding that the world cannot return to hegemony and the law of the jungle. China is ready to work with Singapore to stand on the right side of history and on the side of fairness and justice, advocate an equal and orderly multipolar world and inclusive economic globalization that benefits all, and promote a bright future of peace, security, prosperity, and progress for the world, she said. Hailing the stable development of bilateral ties, Wong said Singapore will continue to adhere to the One China policy and oppose Taiwan independence. Singapore is willing to leverage the opportunities brought by China's prosperity and development, expand bilateral trade and investment, broaden cooperation in fields including digital economy, AI, and new energy, and enhance cultural and people-to-people exchanges to further advance bilateral relations. Wong said his country will closely coordinate and cooperate with China on regional and multilateral platforms to jointly safeguard multilateralism and the international order, expressing hope that China will play a more significant role in world peace.